Welcome to the special edition of Solution Footprints as we celebrate Governor Soludo's 2 years in office. Professor Charles Chukwuba Soludo CFR assumed office as the governor of Anambra State on the 17th day of March 2022 after the gubernatorial election that was held in November 2021. As an economist and an academician, he brought his wealth of knowledge and expertise to the position, thereby making some remarkable achievements within his 2 years in office. With vigorous commitment, the governor has strategically transformed the Anambra State and is taking it to a greater height. Today, we'll be shining the spotlight on some of the remarkable achievements he has made in Anambra State that has impacted so much on the people of Anambra and different communities within the state. Join us. Anambra State has been attracting attention recently with the numerous selling achievements of Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo CFR. And indeed, the attention of the world, not just Nigeria, has been focused on Anambra State as a result of the monumental achievement it recorded by Governor Chukwuma Charles Soludo within 2 years. Governor Soludo was elected and sworn in as the governor of Anambra State on March 17, 2022, under the platform of the All Progressives Grand Alliance (APGA), the first true progressive party in Nigeria. Embedded within APGA's ideology is the mantra of lifting people out of poverty, which the governor has taken as a priority for his administration.
Spiritually and otherwise, we have now seen that Anambra will have another good look. Anambra will now become African Taiwan Dubai. The Messiah of Anambra have come. The Shaliwan Wafo, an economist who came to deliver, who came to work, who came to empower the youths, women, and indigent people of Anambra State.
Governor Soludo is a renowned economist and a former Central Bank of Nigeria CBN governor. He is known for his vast knowledge, expertise, and exceptional leadership qualities in economic management.
And you can see that what Anambra will become has already been thought through thoroughly. Mr. Governor said it will be built on 3 pillars. 50-year plan, transition report thoroughly developed by over 150 well-established men, his own manifesto, which he has already sold to Anambra. So these 3 documents, these 3 pillars, offer an amazing future for the people of Anambra State. What we must do is for the people of Anambra State to know that there must be the citizens' part. We must do our part, be good citizens, pay our tax, support our governor so that he can deliver good governance to us.
As the governor of Anambra State, Professor Soludo has brought his experience to bear and has shown his leadership qualities in the management of the state's economy, having put in place policies that have attracted both local and foreign investors to Anambra State, thus creating an enabling environment for businesses to thrive in just 2 years.
Initially, I was wondering, what's the magic? The roads are going, he's paying salaries, he's also creating some youth-oriented programs like One Youth, Two Skill, and is funding them. Also, he's employing teachers. I was wondering, is he doing magic? With the current inflation going up day in, day out.
In the 2 years under review, Governor Soludo's administration embarked on numerous development projects in the state. Some of these projects include award of 450 kilometers of road, 247 kilometers of which has been completely asphalted, ongoing construction of the new government house in Governor's Lodge, which had been neglected by successive administrations for 32 years until Governor Soludo broke the jinx. It will be completed this year. Distribution of 1 million palm and coconut seedlings to 100,000 households as part of measures to reduce poverty when they start fruiting. The engagement and empowerment of 5,000 youths in the One Youth, Two Skills initiative to solve youth restiveness and provide jobs, among others. Another significant achievement is the increase in the state's internally generated revenue, IGR, from 1.2 billion naira to 3.2 billion naira monthly. This increase in revenue has been achieved through the implementation of various revenue generation initiatives, such as the automation of the state revenue system and the introduction of novel approaches to revenue collection. Additionally, under Governor Soludo's administration, the state has given priority to the education sector with the provision of truly free basic education to public schools, students in Primary 1 to JSS 3, employment of 5,000 teachers. The employment process for 3,000 more teachers is equally on course, employment of 1,000 medical professionals, provision of free antenatal care and delivery services, among many others. As part of activities to mark his 24 months as governor, the 2.3 kilometer Niger Street and 2.8 kilometers Port Harcourt Road, both in Onitsha, were commissioned. Niger Street, being critical and strategic, is a link road from Bridgehead Onitsha axis to Main Market Onitsha, which is the biggest market in West Africa.
Today is a happy day. Let me tell you, I am not a fan of this commissioning. We just get the job done, and get the people, enjoy themselves and get to get on with their lives. But everybody, people kept calling me, no. The Port Harcourt Road and Niger Street, you must commission it. I said, okay, let's go and cut the tape if that is required. But these roads have been completed some months ago and our people have been enjoying freely, isn't it? Yes. We are very deliberate about breathing back life into Onitsha. Onitsha, the largest city in the southeast, commercial hub, the largest commercial hub in West Africa, but went down. But this particular road, the Niger Street, is a very critical one because that's the road through which all the containers that arrive and are heading to the main market of Onitsha, that's the road that they apply to main market, isn't it? We're not yet talking about Port Harcourt Street. You can't talk about Fege without Port Harcourt Street, isn't it? We're very deliberate about regenerating Onitsha. Part of the difference between Anambra and several states is that for several states you have just the capital city is the only city. In Anambra, our own capital is not in our biggest city. Our capital is Atoka, but Onitsha is our biggest city. And if Onitsha doesn't work, then Anambra won't work. If Onitsha doesn't work, Southeast does not work. And that's why we are very deliberate about regenerating Onitsha. Onitsha will rise again. Today, as you fly through Port Harcourt, so Niger Street, those who bring in their container loads into the main market, the largest market in West Africa, now have a smooth ride to main market.
An interesting scenario, different from the norm of inviting special guests to commission the road, was that the actual commissioning and cutting off the tape was done by keke riders, shuttle bus drivers, petty traders, the people who own and use the roads, while the clergy offered prayers.
But the word of good work is my rock. Anyway, I see, down on the Anambra. Onitsha nke isi oje nke ibuo ojecha nke ibuo today you go tell you esi from glory move to glory maka na Obasanjo bụ na ọ ga-akwụsị na Anambra odide ebe wee gbagobezie Chineke mee nke a nara ekele n'aha Jizọs.
After decades of abandonment and unfulfilled promises by successive administrations in the state, the people of Amansi, Ebenebe, Ubenu, Ubene, and Oba Ofemili communities now have reasons to smile following the commissioning of the road crisscrossing the communities.
Because of this road, last Christmas, people were coming all over the world, all over Nigeria, to come and buy Obamas. And even those people that were producing rice, they buy Obamas and they rebag it. which will use this way now, Agwen and Mbada. You see new houses springing up, all kinds of Soludo. Mr. Governor, we are saying 4+4 +8, up.
The 26-kilometer road, which had been publicized, awarded and re-awarded by previous administrations many times without any tangible action, was eventually awarded and commissioned during the governor's 2-year anniversary, making Governor Soludo a jinx breaker.
Today, history has been made, and it's a joyous one. This trip, for me, throughout my days as governor of Anambra State, this trip to Abo family today will be evergreen in my memory every day because it is historic. This is the community in Anambra, and we passed through 5 of them today, that you could say since the creation of Adam and Eve, haven't seen tarred road this way. And today, we are here 26 kilometers with the best quality ever to be constructed, and I am able to come to Abo family that used to take 3-4 hours to travel. I am able to make it in less than 20 minutes. It is a historic trip, and I am very, and let me say this, one of the reasons I persisted in contesting for the office of Governor of Anambra is because of Okanop and because of Abo family.
With the completion and marking of the road, it now takes less than 25 minutes to drive from Oba Ofemili to Oka, the state capital, a journey that took hours by road amidst its pitiable condition. At the various locations visited, members of the communities trooped out en masse to receive the governor and his entourage. In commemoration of Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo's 2 years in office, our pontifical Thanksgiving Mass was held with dignitaries from all over the world in attendance. Governor Chukwuma Soludo used the occasion to present his sterling achievements and future plans for Anambra in a scorecard titled 100 Foundational Footprints. The people of Anambra were thrilled with the achievements made so far as they anticipate what is yet to come. And so came the day. In order to mark the 2nd year anniversary, a pontifical mass of thanksgiving was celebrated at the International Convention Center, Oka. There and then, Governor Soludo presented his administration scorecard in what he described as 100 foundational footprints, where he described the state of Anambra as strong.
And I want to thank all of you who have made out your time from all over Nigeria, the clergy, my Lord Bishops, the Reverend Fathers, for officiating at this particular auspicious moment. Today is a day that we thought, and we've tried to make it as exclusive as possible, one day Anambra, who are our employers. 2 years ago, myself and my deputy, Dr. Onyeka Bezim, took oath of office as your chief servants. We went to work, as the bishop rightly said. Right away, they will work for about 8 hours and 45 minutes on the first day. No fanfare, nothing. The next day, we were in Okpoko and began the journey. Today, we've come to report to you some aspects of what we've been able to do, given the context of the time that we came into office and given the challenges of the time. But in spite of it all, I want to say to all of you, in summary, the state of Anambra is strong. The state of Anambra is strong and is getting stronger and will be getting stronger as the years go by.
Notable dignitaries, including the former Commonwealth Secretary General, Chief Emeka Anyoko, the Catholic Bishop of Awka Diocese, Most Reverend Paulinus Ezokafo, among others, took turns to commend the governor's sterling achievements.
I must confess that I'm not surprised at his performance. Knowing, as I do, Professor Chukwuma Soludo and his antecedents before he became governor, it is quite clear that the last 2 years has seen what I would describe as extraordinary achievements in some areas and the beginnings and acceleration in other areas of socio-economic and infrastructural transformation of Anambra State. Whether it is in the security and law and order, or in human capital development and social agenda, or in recognizing and reordering governance and value system, or in a number of areas, as one can see. What is most impressive about Governor Soludo is that these things are not in the realm of hearsay, but they are various projects which are there for all to see in their commissioning or in their visible progress. And so I would like to conclude my brief remarks, first by congratulating Governor Chukwuma Soludo on his excellent performance in the last 2 years, and to say, na Governor Jidekwo Kiji.
Recall that on the second day of assumption of office in 2022, Governor Soludo spent more than 4 hours touring Okpoko, felt the pulse of the people, and assured them of breathing life into the community by providing basic amenities. Exactly 2 years after, Governor Soludo paid a similar visit to Okpoko, a densely populated area where significant improvements were seen to be springing up. To mark the second anniversary of his first visit to the former urban slum, which he visited on his second day in office, Governor Soludo, together with market women, petty traders and keke riders, commissioned the completed 12 kilometers of road out of the 15 kilometers representing 9 roads he awarded in the town. The governor, accompanied by his deputy, Dr. Onyekachukwu Ibezim, and other top government functionaries, were treated to a rousing welcome by the people of Okpoko, comprising the youth and aged. He equally embarked on inspection of General Hospital Okpoko, a first in the history of the community. The hospital is nearing completion.
I think things are Okpoko General Hospital. I think I'm there for Olusiaga. Alusia, I get you at the commissioner.
Nightlife has equally returned to Okpoko, which used to be in the dark, with the successful installation of solar-powered street lights amounting to 620 kilometers adorning the streets of Okpoko. Test run of the pipe-burn water scheme in Okpoko were seen to be on jet speed. So far, 7.5 kilometers have been reticulated across Ogboko. For every 10 meters, there is a fetching point.
Ago, Abiam wee ndị Okpoko n'ọnụ nwa so na the number one reason nji wee zọba wee si ụnụ nyenụ m ọchịchị ndị Anambra nye m ọchịchị na anyị ga-eme Okpoko, anyị ga-eficha Okpoko anya mmiri. For me, that Okpoko is one of the reasons that kept hope alive for me. The passion to wipe off your tears. The biggest urban slum in the southeast, if not in Nigeria, with over 500,000 people trapped with no facility, no roads, no health facilities, no water, nothing. And I decided, Namadia, tukunye mo cheche sembia kai maifa no Okpoko ga baby izizi and no Okpoko kanji we bido opya after swearing in a back and Okpoko, and we started a bido body kocha godo gota sakamori cleaning of the drainages, filthy, dirty. And then we came on to the most fundamental urban regeneration. Okpoko, our example. Actually, it's Okpoko example. And eventually, when the Okpoko na or whether they no for. The Americans will say you ain't seen nothing yet.
The 26.4 kilometers Amansi Ntoko Ndiuhwenu Awa Ufuma Road was also officially commissioned for public use. The road, which was commissioned in brief ceremonies, was awarded and flagged out for construction by Governor Chukwuma Soludo in September 2022 and is very critical in the quest to make Anambra State prosperous. The construction and commissioning of this all-important road is expected to boost the economy of the state and increase the state's revenue generation. Governor Soludo and entourage made stops at the various communities where the road crisscrossed and was received by a mammoth crowd who sang, danced among other colorful displays to portray their joy. It is instructive to note that Governor Soludo's 2 years anniversary has been largely successful with his numerous accomplishments and development projects in the state. The governor's leadership qualities, economic knowledge, and expertise have been instrumental in attracting local and foreign investors to the state, generating employment and improving the state's economy even without borrowing a kobo. More projects will be commissioned going forward because all local government areas have received the Soludo badge.
And there is going to emerge a new city along this route. As I look at it, I can close my eyes. In the next 20, 30, 40 years, we will say the biggest green city that is for the 22nd century along this route.
Without an iota of doubt, Soludo's administration has left an indelible footprint on Anambra State, continuously projecting and making it a model for other states in Nigeria to emulate. Oh my God! What an impressive and incredible achievement in just 2 years. And don't forget, Mr. Governor is still changing gears. And in his words to Anambra, you ain't seen nothing yet. Follow us on our social media handles at solutionfootprints on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and on X, formerly Twitter, at solutionfp. My name is Chidimma Oranwa. See you again in our next episode.
We will lift our homeland high. We believe in togetherness. We'll build a land of progress. Lift